Tightening supplies and drought in the northern plains is helping to push wheat prices to some of their highest levels in over 10 years. Jim Bauer with Bauer Trading says the wheat market by itself probably doesn't have the fundamentals that are necessary to keep it rising at the current rate, but with outside help, farmers could see wheat prices continue to move higher.
As far as wheat pricing is concerned, a lot of it does, Russell, have to do with what the price of corn is doing. And I think corn has taken off to levels almost unimaginable just even 6 months ago. So when the corn took off, it kind of caught the wheat grower, well, I'm going to wait and see what happens, and I think this will be okay. Well, and it started turning dry across the broad area of the Canadian prairies through parts of Montana, over into the Dakotas, and it hasn't changed yet. Now, that may change down the road and things get a little better, but they do need precip in that area very bad. We have some customers telling me it's bone dry. And then on a broader scale, you and I were talking about this off air, something that it's hard to discern the impact, but there's a lot of money coming out of stocks now into commodities, which we haven't seen in several years, particularly money coming from the managed funds and from the Chinese covering their inventory needs. So there's some international aspect of it too that we have to pay attention to on a daily basis. You can't trade this market on a weekly or monthly or yearly basis. You have to trade it on a daily basis now because there's too much movement to the up and the down at the same time.
He says that all eyes are watching spring wheat because it has a lot of movement that the other classes of wheat don't really get.
We've really got to watch the development of price on the spring wheat more so than the hard red winter or the soft red winter, because the spring wheat is the most inelastic commodity on the planet. What do I mean by that? Inelastic means no matter what the demand or no matter what the price is, the demand must always be met by the marketplace. And so that's why in the past we've seen go make those tremendous spikes up on spring wheat up into almost $20. So I'm certainly not saying that's going to happen again, but the market will figure it out, and the market knows that no matter what the price is, demand must be met.
And while the higher corn prices are lending support to the wheat markets, on the flip side, they're certainly giving our livestock producers lots of heartburn, as higher feed prices are putting a lot of downward pressure on the livestock markets. In Billings, Russell Nemitz, MTN News.
Thanks, Russell. And Montana farmers raise some of the highest quality winter and spring wheat in the nation, making it a very valuable commodity to end users both here in this country and around the world.